In another dimension, parallel to your own, from chaos came 7 beings of pure energy. Long ago, before the dawning of man, before even the birth of your universe, in another dimension, parallel to your own, from chaos came 7 beings of pure energy. Long ago, before the dawning of man, before even the birth of your universe, in another dimension, parallel to your own, from chaos came 7 beings of pure energy. Long ago.
Hey yo, homies, how it be?
Hello.
How it is? I'm honestly kind of amazed there wasn't like an obligatory hydrate. There's the dehydrate.
Dehydrate. Hey. I don't have
I'm
my
out of
toddler size.
dehydrate. I will hydrate.
Yeah, apparently Jasher was telling me that Celsius is known to cause panic attacks. I'm so happy that I discovered that today.
Right before we
Right before we started streaming, and it's like, hey,
Son,
did you
son.
know? Right, but
Yeah, it
Probably
can.
fine.
Just like, look, if you're mentally prepared for the amount of energy it's about to give you, you'll be fine. You know what's, like, see, that's always my thing. If I know what's wrong, if I know where the problem's coming from, then I'm fine. It's like, oh, it's just a bunch of unreleasable adrenaline, you know? That's fine.
It's
also,
fine.
random thing, not necessarily like an announcement, but something that I kind of wanted to throw out because I 100% forgot, but we're in another stream anyways. I realized that I could make it so when you when you redeem something, whoever is redeeming it has to like type something in, like a little message for it. Thought about doing that for like the chat's luck and the chatspiration. I feel like that would probably be a really, really good idea.
That
So,
would
like,
that is a really good idea. We should
probably gonna
definitely do
change that after this stream. Might honestly change it midstream. We'll figure that out when we go to it. But I realized because your girl got a +1 out the gate, so thanks, buddy.
You're gonna need it.
I'm probably gonna need it. I don't remember where we're at, but I'm gonna...
You guys just failed to save a bunch of people.
Hooray! Oh, that's right. I remember now.
Yeah, all the people who were mean to you turned into horrifying monsters and attacked you.
Kalanapi
I tried so hard.
is so sad.
Gabe, you did
Vex?
so well.
Fuck
You
'em.
saved
Like...
one person. And then Sin was like, no, I'm taking them back.
I know.
You tried, Your Honor.
No, I saved
Like-
I saved what's her nut.
Yeah,
The hell?
he went. Didn't he?
Wait, no. Who did Vex? You save somebody?
Yeah, because I threw up the bubble and it was literally just in time so that somebody that was a dick to us didn't get changed.
Yeah, so anyone who didn't initially get changed did not get old. Who did you guys save that? Oh, there were I think you guys saved some of your friends too.
Yeah, like that. Wall like saved like Rainbow Dash and like
Ugh, this whole 2 week
Bunch
thing
of other
is
people.
hard.
I know. I need to
Um,
find. My notes are
so-
getting sparser.
Oh my god, I found this thing from Acorn and Crow Studios that I need to remember to grab out of my car, but it's like literally a notepad of specifically session notes. It's like, who did you talk to this time? What
Yeah.
happened? Was there any notable events? Did you guys do this? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, this is so handy. Because whenever I take notes, I have to go back and rewrite my notes because they look like a freaking third grader threw up on the page.
Yeah, because I mean, like, you're improving, you're having to pay attention, and you're trying to take notes. I don't like the indie, like TTRPG players who are like good note takers do not understand them.
Sometimes
real bad.
you have to take notes to concentrate.
That's why we love you, Sparky.
otherwise, I'm gonna zone out like I do during Avteria sometimes, and then y'all have to be like, Sparky!
Oh,
Where are we?
I was like, where are we again? Huh? I blacked out.
wasn't paying
Oh.
attention. Things
But
happen.
on that note, this is our 20th episode.
Really?
Yes, this is episode 20.
Our episodes can almost drink. That's so nice.
We should. Okay. Oh.
Don't say it. Don't say
No,
it.
I'm saying nothing.
What were you gonna say, Sparks?
Nothing. I'll take Jasher about it later.
I'm just saying we should have a drinking episode on the 21st episode. I feel like that's a thing that we now have to do because now it's a thing we know about.
I don't drink. I'll drink. I'll just drink copious amounts of caffeine until I explode.
No. We've already done this,
I wanna
Jasher.
explode.
We've been over this.
But my brain wants its fast juice.
Fuck your brain and its fast juice.
I've already I just downed like close to 400 milligrams of caffeine right before this. This is great. Let's go. All right. So
I love that-
basically,
Sorry, can I say
Oh,
one
yeah.
last thing? I love that if I type the letter S in my search bar, the very first thing that pops up is like 3 recently opened tabs about squirrel jokes. And, like, that's just my search history now. Sorry, continue.
are you sure? Are you sure you don't want more squirrel jokes?
I listen. Maybe.
Uh-oh.
I love squirrel jokes. These are
Oh.
amazing, and I'm running out.
There it goes. You
I'm
never
going out
run
to the
of
bad
squirrel
ones.
jokes. You're gonna have to just start making terrible squirrel jokes.
I can, the formula is simple. I'm just not that creative.
All right. Well, last week, or last session, I don't like that. We should do this every week. We can't, but we should. Last session, you all met up with Sin, and he took out and corrupted several of your fellow students who had been mean or hateful towards you, and things were starting to go well towards your side. But not wanting to be defeated, Sin teleported them all away, leaving you all standing there, feeling like you failed, however you're feeling. And the teachers have just pushed through, standing there behind you as they watch as these students are all taken. What do you guys do?
I couldn't do anything. I This is so hard.
School is very hard.
My stomach hurts too. I don't know why.
Oh, you should probably take your lactate, bud.
Well, then it was such a super serious, somber moment, and it's like, yeah, so hot girl tummy problems.
Hot girl tummy problems, man.
They're always relevant.
The administrator walks up to all of you and kind of brushes you to the side as the other teachers are trying to corral the students that are rightfully in shock and terror. Unlike Earth or unlike other fictional schools, Tephra has not really had problems in most of these kids' lifetimes. The only times that they've really had trials and struggles were during the time when they separated the connection between Earth and Tephra. So most of these kids are either second, third, or fourth generation separated from any sort of turmoil.
So basically what you're saying is we're having a trauma response because we're not reacting. And all of these kids are having an absolutely life-altering moment.
Yeah. So you, like, Earth is full of struggles. Like, all of you have had, like, trials and struggles. Gabe, you were homeless for most of your life. Kalanope, you were lost at sea for a large chunk of your life. Aya, your mom's racist.
I got court-mandated trauma.
You've experienced the bad and the struggles that come with a corrupted system and world, where on Tephra it's pretty absolute, and most people try to help each other. Now things are changing, and most of these students don't know what to do. They are panicking. But as the administrator pulls you aside, he says, I think you guys are, you all are the only ones who can go after them.
Like, do you know where they went? Like, I don't even know it. Like, where do we go?
And like, what do you mean that we're the only ones that can go after them? Like,
For real? What sort of bullshit's that?
Well, this is what the Seven left for you to do.
Yeah, we're like the chosen, remember?
The Seven used to handle these kind of things themselves. The teachers handle the students. We've never really had, like, a need for any sort of I don't know what you would call it on Earth, but some sort of team or group of people to fix problems. It was always just the Seven. The Seven would go handle these things if any problems ever arose. We've never really struggled with these sort of things since the war between Earth and Tephra, which was hundreds and hundreds of years ago. We don't.
so there is nobody currently that would remember anything like this ever occurring.
I mean, to this scale, absolutely not. There have been, like, small cases and things where problems have happened or someone has, I guess, corrupted or tried to hurt people, but usually the seven go in there and they talk and they try to find out a reasonable solution. We've never really the generals, they've been gone for centuries. None of them have really. We haven't had attacks on Tephra, I don't think, ever. At least not to this scale. We live peacefully here.
Perhaps given the fact that we don't live in a world of peace, I think unfortunately you might be right. It's not necessarily that we are like crafted and chosen specifically for this role anymore. It's literally the fact that nobody else would be able to possibly mentally handle the capacity that this is going to take. As she just kind of looks over to Aya and Gabe, and it's like, I don't exactly think any of us have undergone anything on this particular type of level, but...
Nah.
We should at least have a drink about it and then talk about our plans from here.
If we gotta.
If we gotta.
If we gotta. Sound out here sound like a 40-year-old smoker.
Hey, can you run to the corner store and go grab me a pack of Pall Malls? Thanks.
Camels, ma'am. I'm not made of money. What rich ass do you think I am?
Fancy pants Rich McGee over
Hey,
here.
over here, fuck you!
The administrator looks at you.
If anybody's playing bingo, I'm gonna say it.
Trying to keep us on topic. I'm so sorry, Dash.
Sorry, Dad.
He looks at you and I don't know who else but you all can handle this. I know you got. Yes, Gabe.
What would be more beneficial? Should we? I mean, Sin kind of just showed up. Like he just I feel like he just walked in the front door. I think that, should we like focus on defending Tephra, or do we focus on?
So we can work on defend. They seem to be mainly targeting the school for now. I'm assuming because that's where most of the hybrids are. I'm not sure what their plan is, but it does seem to be focused more on the children who are part human. Why I couldn't possibly say. But we can work on defending the school, the teachers. We can actually put up some sort of defense, but as for the finding of the students, I'm not sure who that would be besides you all. We don't really have.
I mean, to be frank, this guy just sucks. I mean, does he have a weakness? I mean, this guy, it's...
Maybe we just tell the truth at him really hard. He'll die.
He's not all powerful. He got angry. I've seen him, he tries not to look it, but I can tell.
So what I'm hearing is if we just keep throwing shit at him, he'll get angry enough and then someone can break the defenses?
I mean, from what I saw, you all... He seemed to throw people at you. You never really got close to him. Just strategically speaking, if someone stays on the back line and sends their armies to the front, they may not be as strong in direct combat. But for all I know, he's just prideful and, would... I don't know. I just... Wish the 7 were here. Any... Have you had any luck there in trying to find or anything to bringing them back?
Above table, we had like stones we were finding, correct?
We were like trying to
Yeah.
find pieces of their essence, essentially. I think we found
Yeah.
technically one.
No, we found
You
more than
found-
one.
You
We found
found
more? Because, like,
at least 2. I thought maybe 3.
Yeah, I just happened to have Hestia's, so I gave
Yep.
that up, so I lost my
And
magic
then-
item.
And then we gave up auras.
And you've and you found
And
auras.
we had one more.
Did you find?
thought-
I ended.
Layla's?
I got Layla's shadow arm thing,
Yeah,
and I think that came with
the orb.
the orb.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
but we definitely didn't have any more than that. It was just 3. I
those
just remember
three,
there being 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had 3 to 7.
Because we thought we were gonna get more, and then we didn't. Because they were just cool bracelets and shit.
Yeah. So yeah, so you have 3 orbs that seem to have their magic in it, which, and like by magic I mean like part of their essence separated from themselves, and you have them in a very, very secret location where they are something being revived. It's not entirely clear at this point.
Oh,
Muted.
Cody is muted. Bingo.
Wait,
Still bad, my love.
who's he talking to?
I don't know if he's actually talking to us or if he's talking to somebody else.
I'm so sorry. I was Snapchatting Morgan.
Okay. Damn, it doesn't count.
I'm sorry.
Doesn't count, rats.
Sorry, she sent me a message. I had to respond.
Did you tell her that I think she looks adorable when she freaks out about Crocs?
I did tell her that, just so you know, Vex says she loves you. But okay, so we got these orbs, and we're bringing them back, but kind of maybe we don't know the science behind it. We're just like,
Yeah, it's very, very unclear right now. Like,
we're not a
none
brain
of-
group.
You are brains characters.
Nope.
We all have mediocre brains.
Did you guys tell Alistair about it? Because this happened before the
No,
4
because
month
remember, old boy was crashed right the fuck out.
Right, because we
Well, would
came
you
back.
have told?
And
I
he
mean,
was...
would you have told him within the 4 months?
Yeah,
Yes.
obviously.
Oh,
Okay,
we
so
might have told him, but I didn't take him there.
no, okay, so yeah, he would have given you theories on how it works. That somehow these orbs were able to trap and contain their energy without separating. Where normally they would spread out, these orbs were able to trap the essence without being pulled by the rift when it opened. But and then his idea, without seeing the tanks, is somehow this is either gonna bring them consciousness, or maybe like he has theories but no idea. Like he doesn't think the magic is there to fully revive them. He like that you would need way more essence than you put in these tanks to like fully bring them back to power. But maybe it's enough to like wake this tiny bit of consciousness up to where you could communicate with it. Because right now you guys have had like slight ability to communicate, like knowing that like Aya was able to like be pushed one way or another with the orb that she found, but not necessarily more than that. It wasn't any sort of like true communication.
Okay, so with all that, since Alistair would know, would he have kind of been able to push us in a general direction of how to find the things or where to look for them better? Like, because I feel like if anybody would have like actual like research notes on the 7, it's Alistair.
Yeah, he's working on something right now. Basically, if you had the essence of the 7, you could use the essence of the 7 to find the essence of the 7, but without like so, and not just like any. So like if you had the essence of aura, you could use it to find aura. Or if you had the essence of Hestia or any of them, you could use it to find themselves. So he's trying to find some way to like track down any member of the 7's aura, but it's tricky trying to like he's trying to purify the ash essence from a bunch of different people. Like he's taken some of Illamine's magic to try to refine it to find what's the light one's name? But the 7 of light, and like taken some of your magic, Kalanopi, to try to purify it down to the purest essence of water, and trying to like find them that way. But it's taking a while because it's been diluted over and over and over generationally.
Ooh. We gave away one.
Mm-hmm.
But we still have other traces of essence, yes?
So you, right now, all 3 are in those tanks. So there were 7 tanks, and you put 3 of them in the tanks. So
did we ever
Hestia's
establish if we were able to get them back out of the tanks?
You have not been able to.
So it's not an option at all?
Not really. Once you put them in, it seems like they won't come out until they're done with whatever is happening.
Because realistically, knowing all that, I feel like Kalanopi would start to kind of like piece together the whole like you need like water essence to find water, but realistically, if these are essences of the 7, they're all exclusively bonded with each other regardless of their element, and I feel like a massive element like that, a massive essence like that, should in theory be able to help track down other massive essences.
So that would be yes, that I will give you that, yes. It depends on if you want to let Alistair in that room or not, and Aya said no.
Where are we at again? So because I know that we've been talking above table for a hot second. I just want to make sure I'm like.
So basically, you guys are all standing to the side while the professors are all trying to calm everyone down, and the administrator just kind of casually said, "Have you found anything related to the 7? Have you been able to
No.
Just aggressively says no. No. We're working on it.
I feel like we may potentially have to go back to the drawing board.
This whole sin showing up really put a damper on things. A wrench in the plan.
I mean, if you could find some way to trace or track however he left, I'm not really. I didn't quite see how he left, but if you were able to.
Didn't he just kind of like...
Gabe, give me a brains roll.
Huh. Sure. Okay. Is there magic involved?
Yes.
You sure about that? You sure about that, bud? I feel like it's always gonna be my animal that does the pet cameo for the freaking thing.
This is the highest brain roll I think I'm ever gonna get. 60.
That beats it.
Hey!
Gabe, he shadow traveled.
That son of a bitch. Okay.
That's supposed to be my thing.
I think.
That's my new thing. I haven't even tried it yet. So I guess.
Yeah, and like as far as one of the things you learned was that pretty much it was Layla who could do this.
So as he asked that question of like how did he do it, I'm gonna kind of look up, and that thought is finally gonna enter Gabe's brain as as he kind of looks at where he was, and I look down at my now newly formed spectral cool shadow hand, and I'm gonna try and so like you described it, when I teleport, it's like like the shadow plane essentially. It's like is it?
So basically, when you connect with a shadow and you are trying to shadow travel, you enter this metaphysical realm where all shadows connect, and it's very much like Nightcrawler in the sense that you're traveling through another dimension that's smaller. So you're almost instantaneously traveling from the perspective of this plane.
Yeah.
But you would witness a plane of shadow where only you can see in it with your new shadow eyes.
So
You see with your shadow
really
eyes.
quick.
Look with
Look with your shadow eyes.
My brand!
No.
Is it like, so I don't know if you'll know this. Back in X-Men Evolution,
Yeah.
the episode where Nightcrawler's teleportation power was slowed down so he could experience it more.
Yeah.
He traveled through a whole other dimension.
Mm-hmm.
Is it like that?
Yes.
That's okay. Understood.
So there is
Okay.
a realm of shadow created by Layla that you can tap into and travel through, where instantaneously you are traveling through this dimension to a connecting shadow. So all shadows are connected through this interdimensional plane.
Okay. In that case, as I'm looking up at the spot, I'm gonna kind of reach out with my hand, and I'm gonna I'm gonna snap my fingers. And I'm gonna try and go into it if I can.
Okay. Give me.
Is it grit? I have a note that just says, I don't know if it's important. Shadow travel requires grit roll. I don't know if that
Yeah.
was brought up.
Yep.
It's not my favorite.
What? My D10.
This is that moment where like Kalanopi just helps him with his grit by like he's like, I need to travel through the shadows, and she's like, don't worry, I got you, and yeets him into a shadow.
It just throws him.
If he fail, that would be so sad if he fails the roll and just crumples against a
The
wall.
wall.
Oh, no!
Oh no, Gabe.
Oh wait, I have a magic die. Okay, wait, don't be sad yet.
Don't be sad. Don't be sad. Go get a tattoo.
8?
I
Have
feel
adversity tokens.
I do.
Do you want to spend them?
How many do I have to spend? If I spend
So-
2, make it 10.
So the DC to just
Do the thing.
okay. I'm going to describe to me exactly what you're trying to do.
So as I'm trying to do it,
Are you trying to travel the path that Sin did? Or are you just trying to like dip in to the shadow realm and like
because
see?
I haven't done it yet. So
Yeah, I know.
I am just
You've done
trying.
it once accidentally.
I'm just trying to see. I'm not trying to follow him. I don't think Gabe is that reckless. I am
Yeah.
trying to see though if I'm able to see where he's gone or like
So,
the
like-
path he's taken.
Are you like walking up to this shadow and then just putting your face in the ground?
Yeah, yes I am.
Okay. That is much lower. Yeah, you can spend the 2 adversity tokens.
Hey!
I'm thriving on the fact that like Gabe is essentially peeping through a shadow.
Oh no.
So you
got
guys
them
all
peepers.
walk. You watch as Gabe just like gets this idea and just kind of like walks away from the group without really saying anything, and then just shoves his face in the floor.
You okay, bud?
Like, Kalanopi, you've dove through a floor before. This is not the same. There
Like
is,
it's literally
darkness,
just.
its darkness spreads out from where his face makes contact, and your head goes into the floor. Gabe, what you see?
Did he just discover what an ostrich is?
Fucking awesome.
What do my eyes see?
At first, before like the full magic kicks in, nothing. It's just black. Then you see a single path traveling a beam of, it's not light. It's so hard to like you know Daredevil's vision in Daredevil.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that, where you're seeing reflection, like different shades of nothing, where you see this path of something that has been disrupted along this line of shadow, and you can see where Sin went. You're not sure where that goes. You're not, because this is your first time like actually dipping your head into seeing this world. But you get the idea that if you could figure out how to actually get in, you could travel the same line, and then you get pushed out.
Okay, I'll pull my head out and I'll.
I'm just
Look at the
imagining
group.
like your head just getting like shunted backwards. Like,
Oh yeah,
ugh.
it's pushed out.
Okay. My mouth was empty. Guys, I think I can do this. Actually, I think I know where Sin went. Well, I don't know where he went, but I know where the path he took, and maybe we could follow him. That's something.
Do you think it would necessarily be the same if we were like just walking across land and doing it, or is learning how to stick our head in the floor something that everybody's going to have to do? Because I can do it if it's water.
I think
Give
maybe.
me a brain scroll.
Oh no.
Wait, from just Gabe?
Yeah, I mean, if Gabe wants to try to explain, Gabe, if you want to try to explain what you just witnessed, then they can roll brains as well.
My brain.
Do I get to roll my magic die?
You're trying to comprehend the magic of it, so I'll say yes for this scenario, because you're trying to like understand magic.
Okay. Well, in that case, that's the second time my brain dice has exploded tonight. So
go.
that's a 15 for my big boy brain tonight. Let's go.
It's all of that Alistair tutoring, man.
That's what
It's,
it is.
it's helping.
I'm hanging out with the smart kids.
You
I
noticed
stopped eating
like,
cheese.
It was just lactose intolerance the whole time.
The real
Gabe-
friends is the cheese we made along the way.
Gabe, you get the idea, like you think back to what you saw, and you see almost landmarks, almost.
Almost.
Like what you see is you see places, so where you were, you could see the floor underside. So when you look down, but on the other side was the floor. If you could figure out what that was, you could probably figure out where Sin went. What you saw were twisting shadows about 20 feet tall, sticking straight out of the ground.
Okay, so I will. Damn. I'm not quite sure where I saw something. It was two tall things that kind of spiraled up. They were big. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly where that would be, but I think if I mean, I don't know, I can't guarantee, but I might be able to bring us all through.
Worst case scenario, could you draw a picture of the thing? Because I hate to rely on old boy for everything, but Alistair kind of knows everything. If you could draw whatever you saw.
Drawing's
Also-
awfully complex, but I can do this, and I'm gonna 3D print a model of
Yes!
with my tentacle magic that I have.
Now that it's facing upright, they look like two twisting columns that meet at the center. They
Gosh.
are something that I'm trying to think of who had seen this before. Who jumped out the window to catch Nathaniel?
Technically, Calliope was
Calliope
thrown.
jumped out through the window.
Calliope jumped out the window and you
and
flew
I
out the window.
flew out the window. Yes.
Trying to think if Calliope would have seen this as when jumping. You were both out there, and I think you guys both flew back up, so you both would have seen this. The forest surrounding the castle. So there's the giant tree in the middle, and then there's a bunch of normal forest inside. An entrance to the path over across the water are two twisting trees that interlock at the top that look similar to this.
Have we ever been over there before?
You've never gone over there. So this would be on the opposite side of where you guys were before, where there's like a town this way. The big tree.
Gotcha.
There's just forest over here.
So, weird spiral.
So it's two
Thing.
dead trees that interlock at the top. That there's a path leading into the woods.
Okay. So as he like 3D prints this thing, there's like this like really excitable moment of enlightenment as Calliope's like, that is here on school grounds. That's
Where?
it's Aya, you remember when we were like
Yeah. And the yeah. Sorry, I forgot to get rid of the voice. Hang on.
all of a sudden Aya, yeah, what up?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're popping. All right.
What's up?
The first day that we met Nathaniel,
Mhm.
on our way back up, I remember seeing two little trees that look like that, but it's outside of
Yeah.
the one classroom, give or take, by the
Yeah.
forest, which we were told to never go by because this is definitely not a knockoff of Harry Potter. But
Jasher, is there a beep beep? What's it called?
Taxi?
Is there
No.
a dial near you?
Yeah, you got it.
Oh.
I can do
Um,
words.
The closest dial to where you guys are right now would be in the nurse's office.
Okay, so nothing close to the forest.
Not to the you haven't been out there, so you don't know.
Oh, okay, so I'd have to
So
like...
basically how you've been doing things to find where dials connect is you've just been randomly at days just walking around by yourself trying to like see where dials are. You've never really
Yeah.
gone out there, so you haven't been able to find
I still need the other 7 passages.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay.
So we can go check out the forest if you guys know. Oh, I could try teleporting there right now.
You know what? far be it from me to say don't do that, but maybe, considering experiences we've had, should go together, maybe?
Yeah.
That's fair.
I feel like one of the things that I have learned from my many years on Earth, is
Yarth?
you don't split the party.
Yeah, Aya.
Listen, I got good shit. This is just my thing. I don't want Gabe to do it because he might get lost.
Oh god, he's on the phone. He's having a life or death conversation.
Uh-oh.
I didn't know that the phones worked outside of the special room.
Oh no. Maybe he's calling Alistair to tell him about stuff. You know?
You guys gave Alistair a phone?
No, we did not.
I feel like
there's a landline. There's a landline in the
My apologies, guys.
I feel like
My boss called
Alistair
me.
would just like randomly call people and being like, "Hello, I'm conducting a study. Stop calling me. I'm not interested." Oh, but I just-
Unsubscribe.
Just Alistair becomes a telemarketer.
an
Yeah,
unintentional
and no one's-
telemarketer.
no one's answering the phone because he doesn't show up in their caller ID. Like he's just like,
He's
I
got-
just want to know.
His area code doesn't seem real.
Yeah, it's like area 420 or something. And no one's answering the phone. Hydrate, dude. Make me have to pee.
I'm so hydrated.
So, yeah, so you guys have two options. You guys can go travel there conventionally via broom or familiar, or you can shadow travel.
What do we
Oh,
want to try,
boy.
guys?
I'm just going to give you a heads up. This will be a grit roll for all of you of 20.
Let's go.
I physically can't hit that, y'all. like that's. I'm pretty sure that's my second to lowest stat. I would have to explode and I think I have maybe 1+1 to grit. I would have to explode multiple times.
Yeah, okay.
Are we doing this?
Canopi's like, I'm
Are we
ready.
doing this? Are we doing this?
I'm made for.
I rolled a 23. Let's travel, baby.
I mean, we can split the party and y'all can go, and I'm just gonna be like, God damn it!
I is literally just like lost in the dark, essentially, and Calliope's like, it's literally water and darkness. Have you never
And she-
swam in the dark?
And she's like, my girlfriend is a light goddess.
Are you guys official now?
No,
It's been 4 months.
don't put that idea in my head. I don't need my commitment issues coming through in this game.
They both identify as female. Yes, Aya and
Yeah.
Okay.
And-
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, cool. So, by 4 months,
We should
female
already be married
couples
with the
should
Subaru.
already be married, moved in. They probably have a cat and a weird DIY project that's not finished. So,
But we're also poly, so there's like that. You have to add that into the mix.
yeah, that's the project that's not finished.
We just have a board of like who we want to add. Like, all right, Il, what about this one? No, trust me, I've been there.
I've been there.
That's my ex, darling. That's the wrong voice,
They
but
don't
still.
file their fingernails. Pass. Like.
It feels like it's scraping my bones. I don't like it. I don't. It
Wait,
gives me the-
what? Cody, I think our brains have gone in two directions.
No, nail files? Filing your nails?
Oh,
I feel like it's scratching
Yeah,
my bones.
you know what? The statement is still valid. We went in two different directions.
Yep.
It gives me goosebumps. I don't
Yup.
like it.
It was
I'm
so-
Gabe. I'm innocent, okay?
Gabe,
Okay.
who technically has a girlfriend back home.
Does she know?
It's true. I know, does she know? I'll be right
Oh, she knows more than Gabe knows.
Yeah.
back.
She's
I love it.
normal.
I love everything about that. It's literally like the 51st date scenario. Like, we're married? Yeah.
For dating?
I feel like honestly that could have happened if we'd gone a little further into like how old you guys are. Like they almost have a house together.
What's I technically it's mine. I'm rich. It's fine. I had a glow up.
Okay.
Homeless to
So,
Hamptons.
Are we
Right, that's right.
attempting shadow travel, or we're deciding
We're
on not
walking.
doing that?
We're not doing it.
You're walking.
I mean, we should probably use our familiars, but
I will walk 5.
Who all do we... Oh wait, no,
100
size doesn't
miles.
really matter. I was gonna be like, Kelpie's the longest. He could fit all of us. In theory. But Calliope is literally just gonna like... Calliope's gonna like basically summon riding Kelpie, but just like not ride him, just like, we're going for a swim. And just...
I mean,
swimming
I
through
mean,
the
Kelpie.
air.
I mean, you guys could literally like. There's a lake between the castle and the forest. Like you could swim.
Homie, do you not understand how long it's been since I've swam through actual water? We're not passing up this
Summon-
opportunity.
summon that lake beast. I
did.
don't like how he was silent at that.
Summon the lake beast. I did. We're kind of dating. So like...
Lake what?
I'll have Dom show up and grow, and I'll hop on the chariot.
It's my favorite thing in my head. He doesn't grow that much bigger.
He doesn't need to.
He doesn't
he's
grow
a
that
strong
much. It's
lad.
just a chariot grows out of him. Out
He's
of, like, his
definitely a
ghost roll.
shower. So like...
And so you hop on your chariot. You're swimming. Aya, how are you going?
Yeah, I guess I'll grab Pocket Princess in her owl form, I guess. Can I do that? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you didn't. So you would have to borrow a seal because you didn't pick that initially. So you can do that on the Planar Conquest field, because
Got-
they
but-
just have those like
Got it.
available. But you could just borrow one, or you could ride your broom.
okay. Just yeah, I guess the broom is more likely. Broom is more likely. Pocket Princess is kind of here for emotional support, like, and to randomly throw it at enemies, like.
Just throwing a handful of like space
Cosmic,
goo.
yeah, space goo.
So yeah, so you guys make it across the water. It's no big deal. And you come up to this entrance. Everybody give me a charm roll.
No. Does it require magic?
This is more of like emotional perception check.
So no magic.
Sure, you can add magic.
Thanks, Dad.
For real.
Oh, good. It made it so much better. Oh wait, no, this is an explosion.
Oh
Shit.
god. This is not boding well.
9.
Also 9. With an explosion.
Oh my god.
Oh god. 7 for me.
Everything
Single
feels
digit
fine.
squad represent.
Everything feels fine as you guys enter these woods.
We repressed all the emotions. They're gone.
I'll have you know we're professional repressors.
I lied. 11. I have a +2 with my wand.
Ooh, Gabe. You feel anger and hatred coming from these woods.
Does it feel like the same kind of anger and hatred I experienced during our Planar Conquest match? Like
Yes.
from that one guy's. Whoa.
Yep.
The guy
But it
just-
also feels it's also the wave you felt as sin corrupted everyone.
Yeah. So it's that, but ominous.
Calliope and Aya, you guys feel fine.
This feels fine.
I look down
Forest on fire.
as we're flying. I look down at Kalanpi in the water, and I don't know if I can yell if she'll hear. So look at Aya, who's flying next to me. Hey, so the forest seems angry. I don't know. I don't fully know what that means.
Like the trees, or
No. I've been getting really good at picking up an overall vibe. You know, I try to kind of bring people down. I think it's a healthier way to live.
Did you just vibe check the forest?
Yeah,
I think you might have vibe checked the forest.
You can hear me. Hi. Yeah, I did, and it seems real mad. I don't think it's at us, but it definitely could be.
Well, then we'll just be mad at them. Fuck off, trees. Fuck off.
Could I try to like focus and like see if it's coming from a specific point?
You don't have to because it is pretty much the forest.
Just all of it. Just
Yeah. Like, you get the idea that this might have been where Sin has set up camp.
understood.
Like, it seems like they left. Once Sin helped break free from, help the child break free.
We're not in Kentucky anymore.
Or
That's the
yeah,
saying,
once
right?
Sin got broken free as the child and is now in his true form, he moved out here.
Got it. Oh my god. I guess I'll I'll tell everyone just be on our guards. I guess I just don't know. I don't know what to expect. I'm getting nervous. School's hard.
You know, Gabe, as a wise squirrel once said, as a wise squirrel once said,
I feel like for
you
this,
are what
for
you
this-
eat. However, I wouldn't trust that guy. He was pretty nuts.
Honestly,
I
not
feel
bad.
like for this
Trying my
particular
best.
game,
I'm scraping the bottom of the barrel here.
all of these count as dad jokes. This is all dad jokes.
Period.
And we all know that Aya has daddy issues.
I play games to escape. So
And play games to escape.
Yeah, we recently found out you can have good daddy issues and bad daddy issues. I didn't know that.
I'm not okay. So we go to the forest.
Yep, you guys
Doing
all
forest
walk
stuff.
in, and it is. You now all feel it. It does not feel good in here. All of you are on edge.
The vibes are rancid.
The vibes are wild. So
Rancid,
wild.
rancid vibes.
Rancid vibes. Just look up for a second, and Cody's face is so close to his camera.
There's so much happening in my life.
I'm screaming.
You follow the path for what feels like a really long time. Gabe, from your role earlier, you're able to kind of vibe out which way to go, like realizing like, oh, we should go where the scary feelings are. And so it's like, oh, the scary feelings are this way. They're stronger over this way. Let's go this way.
Got it. I'll try to just feel for tension.
Yep. Like all it like it feels like you're walking into a panic attack.
Got it.
It does not feel good.
Is everybody doing okay? I know, like it just feels gross
Like-
in here.
You guys talk amongst yourself. I gotta pee.
It just literally feels like forest. I mean,
no,
Kalanabi's
we
so
know-
completely oblivious.
Oh no, because he said we all feel it now.
Now we all feel it.
We can all tell. Yeah.
I feel like I still wouldn't feel it, but it's okay.
I
You're just
still
like,
wouldn't
this,
feel
you're
it.
like, this is what forest feels like.
This is interesting. Okay, so normally it is just I'm used to it feeling a bit more wet.
Son of a bitch.
He's like, hello. I love that he's just like left us unsupervised. It's like you're the game master, Jasher.
It's fine.
Are you not mastering the game?
I just feel.
Huh.
No.
How dare you?
How dare you?
Father help.
It was that or pee myself. Anyway,
But
so
Anywho.
you guys, yeah, Kalanapi, you might not necessarily feel it as much as other people because your whole vibe is kind of neutral at all times. So
it's
there's
not so much
as
like
much for it to latch on to.
it's like think of I believe it's in Pokemon like Slowpoke has the actual like ability Oblivious, where it's like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on, but I'm here. So stat changes don't affect. Ain't nothing going on upstairs, baby.
It's
Just
it
keep
like
swimming.
Just
Is the
keep
forest, like,
swimming.
ominously quiet? Like, are there like animal sounds, or is it just like?
Gabe, you lived in the forest.
Yeah.
This is not happy for you. This feels like a forest from a nightmare. This does not. I know exactly what this feels like. You have felt this before. You have felt this anytime your dad has been present.
Has
in the
been
forest.
close.
This is the exact same feeling.
As Kalanapi is the kind of like, I don't know, this is like the forest, you know? Like,
I mean, realistically, I'm used to dealing with coral. I've dealt with coral forests. I know what those feel like.
I think, is the ocean like when you're is it loud? Is it quiet? Because it's real quiet right now, and typically when it's quiet, it means there's something nearby, and it's looking.
It's not so much
Yeah.
as like. I would say that the ocean, even when something is wrong, it's not necessarily quiet. It's more still. If that makes sense.
Kind of.
So
It's
This-
supposed to be loud.
this is the forest version of still. And that is bad. Okay, nope, I got it. On guard. On toes.
I
'Cause
think
have
the
those.
saying is on God, but I think or ER terms are hard.
ER.
I'm learning those too. I guess we just keep pushing forward, trying to. I'm gonna try and like keep an eye out for companions, weird things. Having grown up in a forest, I'm looking for any movement, anyone looking at us. I'm looking for my almost maybe even a little bit my dad just being there, just because I'm used to this feeling. But knowing that it's my dad, it's different now. I'm not as scared, but it's complicated. Gabe's, I don't know what to think.
Gabe's a complicated little nugget. It's okay.
Well, I didn't realize he was my dad until I got here. I used to think this guy was trying to kill me. So
Yeah, the boogeyman in the woods.
yeah. Wasn't
Now
until
we're
I met
dealing
all
with a
you
different
guys.
type of boogeyman. It's fine.
Yeah.
Gabe, you see movement far off in the trees. No one else can see it. It's dark over there. They seem to be following you. You can't tell exactly what they are. They're moving quick, and they're moving very fluidly.
and they're traveling like directly at us, or more? Are they keeping a distance?
They're keeping the same distance, but they are following you as you are going.
Okay. As I'll pick up on that, and I'll like whisper over.
What's up?
Can you turn yourself invisible? Is that a thing you can do?
I can do that, yeah.
Because I'm gonna turn around and like kind of like ball up in my hands to kind of like cover up, like obscure what I'm doing, and in my hands I'm gonna, with my tentacles, do a quick little map of the area, almost like a small mini map, and point where I can sense something.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna show her, and there's something following us, and it's right over here. This makes sense to you. Can you just nod?
It feels like there might be like 4 to 5 things following you. So like you're on a path that seems to be leading to a location. In the trees on either side of the path are creatures following.
Okay, so given Kalanope's new like predisposition to like defensive magic and whatnot, she would essentially, knowing that like something might potentially be tracking us, and now hearing Gabe be like, "This is bad. Something bad is going on." She would then start to kind of like be like, "Hold on, let's get hidden," and try to like shift the air molecules around them to essentially create the effect of the blur spell around all 3 of us. To essentially not only like dissipate what we look like and kind of like make it just look fuzzy and hazy, like we're not actually there, but in her brain to also get rid of our smell in case anything's tracking, because she's like, I can track through smell, other things can track through smell.
Give me... I decide if this is... Yeah, this is an illusion. So give me a charm roll.
Ooh.
Difficulty of 10.
Trying to think out if I got enough adversity tokens to make this, because I rolled the absolute fucking minimum I could.
Oh no!
You rolled a 2?
I rolled a 2.
I mean, I could argue that you could get one of you for an 8.
If I use the one that I got from Chad, that takes me up to 3. I have 8 adversity tokens, so I could just burn 7 to get all of us. If I use adversity tokens, do I get the 1?
So no, it would still... So if you use adversity tokens to pass the roll, it counts as a successful roll, so you don't get one.
So I'm going to go ahead and just make sure that we can all be cast. Like, I'm going to go ahead and burn the 7 of them that I need to do in order to make sure that we're all hidden. Because now it's like we might actually be seriously in danger. Okay, great. Let's not be in that much danger anymore. So I'm hitting a 10.
So from your perspective, you don't really see anything happen.
Mm-hmm.
Gabe, you notice at least one of them pause for a second and then run off. And the rest of them don't seem to be keeping pace with you anymore.
Oh no. Hey guys, I'm gonna try something really maybe stupid. Is that okay?
Wait.
Okay, I'm going to send my tentacles into my shadow. I'm going to use my spell, Unbelievable. I shoot my tentacle out of my shadow, and it appears in another creature's shadow, and it comes up to them. What I want to try to do is I want to shoot all 4 tentacles into my shadow. I want them to come out of the shadow of the one running away. I want to grab it, and I want to pull it through shadow travel to me. Is
So that's going to be
wait.
2 different spells.
I said I want to try something stupid.
You know what? Good on you.
All right, give me a fight roll.
Oh no! Oh no!
That's hard. Okay, this is already not great.
If you want to,
On the upside, if you
no,
fail,
you can argue. I'll give me either brawn or fight.
Wrong.
Okay.
Oh, they're wrong. And
Because you're not really
any-
attacking it as much as like restraining and grabbing it.
It's more like when like a child grabs a kitten a little bit too aggressively. That's what I'm trying to do essentially. Just, come here.
Aw.
Just come here.
And like all its legs are like splayed out like this, and you're just like, come on.
That's the vibe.
That's gonna be. That's gonna be a difficulty of 10.
Okay, cool.
Alright,
Then,
cool.
I don't, magic dice. So, 12.
All right. Now the second half of the spell. You've caught it.
Okay.
Give me a grit roll. Trying to think of what this would be because I'm gonna have to roll grit for the creature as well. Give me a grit roll difficulty of 10.
Barry needs a new pair of shoes. Where are you? Okay, wait. It's doable. Magic dice.
Oh, I just missed my dice tower.
Idiot. Oh my god. I will expend a grit token, adversity token to make it 10.
I also totally forgot because it's a defensive spell for my last one. I didn't burn 7 tokens. I burned 5 because I got a +2 to all my defensive shit.
There you go.
Oops.
That's smart.
You have a shadow creature that is dripping and oozing.
Nope.
It
don't
is
like
not.
those.
It does not seem to be one of, like, it doesn't seem to be one of the kids. It's smaller. It almost seems like an animal that has been corrupted.
As I pull it out of
It is.
my shadow,
Flailing.
Hold on. Pause for 2 seconds. Like, all the kids that got turned were turned because they were massive dicks.
Yep.
I want to know what this small squirrel has done to just be like, I've been corrupted. Also,
Money
Dire Bear,
laundering.
thank you for the raid, homie. Appreciate you.
So as I'm pulling out this screaming,
He was acorn laundering.
I'm
that's
sitting
what it
here-
was.
I'm sitting here trying to think of like a good joke. You said squirrel, and I was like, this is when it should have happened.
Wasted opportunity.
Wasted.
No, this isn't a squirrel. This is some sort of like cat-like creature. This is some sort of like wild cat. It's definitely not like you have no idea if it's like something from Earth or not, because this thing is gross.
Ugh.
It's all bones and like blood and black goo. And it is flailing silently.
The dog is freaking out. 1 second. I'm so sorry.
There's another one for the pet cameo. At first, when he said dog, I thought he was actively talking about Dog the character, not Dog
Dog-
Morph. Like,
Dog's not happy with this weird cat thing.
Dog just sitting there like,
No,
not having a
honestly,
good time.
knowing Dog would have played dead.
I'm
And
sure
the
he
funny
would've.
thing, it is my favorite thing because he's a ghost.
I'm dead, and everyone's like, we know, bud.
It's like, sweetie, are you new here? Like,
It's still my favorite thing when we did that in his backstory, where Dog's like, he plays dead. Yep.
yup, sure is. Good to know.
It does.
Just watching a ghost keel over is my favorite mental picture.
This is so funny.
I'm imagining that it's like in Nightmare Before Christmas when Zero just kind of like sits there and floats and then just like goes belly up for a second. It just floats there.
Amazing.
Play dead.
He's just play dead, guys. Also, while Cody is out, I did go ahead and throw us all up on Tickety Tack. So, like, hi to everybody that's watching from there. In case you're new here,
Hello.
while we're on a impromptu break. I know you're watching this on my channel, but this is Dummies and Dice Rolls. One of those, like, you should come hang out. You should just do it.
You should just come see
You should
us.
just come hang out, because for once, this is like the only non-Dungeons and Dragons stream that we do, but it's so narrative driven that it's like,
Traumatizing.
it's a nice
and
thing.
it's emotional and it's funny.
I believe that this is the stream that the
I
bingo
think
card
this is
has
the funniest
poignant
stream.
moment specifically for, because there are so many sad boy moments in this one.
Oh my gosh. If you're not gonna join for anything else, at least join for like Cody's impromptu, like beautiful speeches.
Yeah, Cody's impromptu speeches, or Sparky's Sparky's panics.
Oh no.
If you go to our TikTok, like if you leave the live for a second and go to our TikTok, Dummies and Dice Rolls, you can see Sparky fall out of her chair.
I do.
And that wasn't
Indeed
even in
panic.
Pride Month.
No. Imagine the gay shit I have in store for y'all this month.
Alright, but anywho.
Got your name.
Yeah, are you an
Uh,
official yet or what?
I don't know, Jasher. Are we? What are we? This is not the episode to ask.
Alright. So, we got things. We have a weird flopping,
You have a
weird wildcat
like,
thing.
It's like gurgling, but it's not really making any noise.
This is a thing that's been following us. Well, there's also more things.
Yeah, you just Aya and Kalanope, you just see pulled out of Gabe's shadow. You see Gabe shoot his tentacles into the shadow in the ground, and then like 20 seconds later, this flailing, oozing, dripping tar cat ripped out of the ground, going.
Just, Gabe, that's so gross.
I-
Ugh.
I didn't know that this is what it would look like. I also have never done this before. So I could be the reason that it looks like this. I am realizing that now.
Did you think it had more or less bones before you pulled it through the?
I think, well, I wasn't trying to hurt it. I think I was hoping
It did not fully pass its grit check.
So it has less bones.
It is severely injured as you ripped it through the shadow realm.
Sir. Do it again. But like, sir.
It's time.
Like as you look at it,
Oopsie.
it's missing legs, it's missing a tail, like it is just like a stump of flailing bones.
I'm
Covered
gonna
in-
slowly pull it back down into the shadow realm and like leave it there. I don't know.
Pushed it back in and leave it there.
Like, brother, brother, like, I'm not.
Gabe, you just brought it here and you put it back.
Oh, you said it was gross. What am I supposed to do?
No, I thought you maybe had a plan. You got it here. What were you
I
gonna do
told
with it?
you that I was gonna try something crazy. And
Right, but what were you gonna do with it? What was the next step?
I hadn't gone that far.
We didn't think
Oh!
it through.
We thought at least 2 steps. Just one? Just the one step.
My plan was get it here and show them.
We know what they look like. What was?
No, you guys didn't know what these weird things looked like that were
Oh, that's true.
following
We
you.
didn't. We didn't.
You like this is new. This is like now you realize, oh, he can also corrupt weird magical animals.
You see, we didn't know that before.
Good job,
Big
Gabe.
brain.
I'm so good at school. No.
If it makes you, if it makes anything slightly better, it had it coming. I'm not saying that like it needed to like, but everything that's been turned so far has just been kind of a dick.
It's a bobcat. How can it be a dick?
Good lord.
At least I think. Honestly, you know what?
Maybe
you
it
know
caused
what?
one
Never
too many
mind.
catastrophes.
I don't know. Maybe it like tortured too many birds, which the birds probably had it coming, but still.
Yeah. So we're okay with this decision as I'm shoving
That's-
the shadow.
Like
back.
it's clawing. Like I'm gonna roll grit again and see what happens.
Just
Gabe, you feel as it crunches through
oh.
and stops moving. And you pull your tentacles back out, and the shadow just kind of closes over.
So I think that we learned that this spell shouldn't be used this way.
Or it should.
Unrelated.
Don't. The disappointment's worst.
Super duper unrelated. I don't know what it was that triggered it, but apparently TikTok is like, hey, that's hate speech and hateful behavior. You can't do that. And I'm like
Seeing
seriously.
as this happens like most of the times, you probably just have a troll reporting you.
What is it? Like what did we say? What did we do?
That's exactly what I'm confused of. I'm like, every
Animal
time it
cruelty?
goes, I'm like, I'm about to reach out to TikTok specifically and be like, I don't understand why my live is getting reported for hate speech almost every single time I go live. Like, weird, but okay.
Yeah, we're just talking about animals.
We're literally doing a role-playing game, homie.
Fictional, terrifying monster animals.
Yeah. If I would bet money, I bet it's just you have a troll.
It's so dumb. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and try to get that fixed because that's so dumb.
Well, you guys continue to walk for 30 minutes or so.
Are the things still following us?
They're kind of staggered now. Like they can't quite tell where you are anymore.
Thanks.
These
Mom.
aren't the most intelligent. They're not really intelligent creatures, so they're not like true scouts.
Got it.
But you've got like there's two of them. One of them, the one that ran ahead, you caught, and the other four are kind of like staggered. Like one's kind of behind you now, trying to figure out where. Like they're kind of all along the path now, trying to figure out where you guys went.
Yeah.
Just in case, like you guys show up. But you guys see a light from a fire coming up.
Should I go check that out? Yes.
I
Aya?
think so.
No, I was saying the meowing was Aya.
Oh. I agree.
Savage, a psychopath. I mean, I'm just gonna. I can maybe teleport. Oh, I can just kind of peep. I'm gonna try to peep again.
They're peeping. Him's a peeper.
So you're gonna stick your face in the shadow again
And try to look in a shadow at the people like closer to the fire.
so you would have to get in to do that. Like you would have to go all the way because you can peep into the shadow and see the world of shadow, but you can't put your face in one part of the shadow and stick your face. You would have to detach your face to do that.
So I want to
That's
magic. I'm
metal
joking.
as
I need to talk to that flesh manipulation lady. She can teach me.
You could, like, in theory, you could do your shadow sense, where you just like like all of you kind of have like extrasensory abilities.
Right. My shadow. I'll try that. I'll try to
Yeah,
branch out my
Penelope has
shadows.
her like tremor sense, and Aya's got like
I vibe check people.
yeah,
Who's got rancid vibes out there?
everyone.
Just
check 'em, and then I vibe check 'em.
gross.
It's bad.
I need to
It's-
cleanse my aura. I can just imagine having like a witchy girlfriend in this thing, and she's like, "You gotta cleanse the auras," and I'm just like, "Stop! It's how I smell."
Why do you suddenly smell like patchouli?
Don't ask.
I have cheese in my pockets, okay?
Hey, it's void cheese. I can't smell it.
True.
So good.
You
I
used
still
to
have
smell like cheese.
I still have popcorn kernels in my pockets.
So you used to smell like cheese, but now with your new magic jacket, you don't smell like cheese anymore.
Fantastic. Did I? No, because I didn't ever put cheese in my pocket until
It was yeah,
until-
you're right, because that would have been weird.
I had. Yeah, I did have cookies in there and assorted bird seeds and walnuts and other assorted
And
shelled
spoons.
nuts and spoons and knives and I think a teacup. No, the teacup was after.
Yeah,
we
the
did
teacup
it.
was after, because like there's no way you're putting a teacup. just
No.
loose in a
It was
normal
after,
jacket.
and I didn't even put it in my pocket. I just threw it at Sin's face. He made us tea, and then I just threw it at his face.
Yep, that is what happened.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So, is anyone? Gabe, you said you were gonna shadow sense. Give
Cool.
me.
What am I rolling?
It's still brains.
It's still brains. I know. Okay, one was bound to not explode.
I mean, you've done this a bit before, so it's easier now. What'd you say?
8.
Well, that is what I was about to say.
Yes.
So, you sense 13 presences.
That's too many.
There are 12 that are kind of like all over the place. You're assuming that those are the corrupted students, and then one that's just kind of not so undulaty. And you're assuming that's Sin. You are muted.
Bingo.
That one was it. No, you got me.
Now you can add it.
I'll come back to into myself and okay, guys, I think we found him. I think there's Sin.
You
And-
sense something as your shadow pulls away. You sense something that started looking the moment you pulled away.
Like something look back.
Yeah. You sense Sin look back. From Sin's shadow, you sense him look back, but he doesn't seem to see you.
I don't he, also sidebar, Sin might know we're here. I don't think he does. But like a 10% chance he does. It's a failing grade still. But there is a chance.
Huh.
So are we trying to take on our old classmates and Sin? Or do we have we found him.
We found him, and they already told us basically you're on your own.
Yeah.
They literally said, "Oh, we're little bitches, and we're just gonna let you do it."
I will say you guys did kind of miss this because we did that whole like above table thing and I forgot to bring it back up. But he did say you guys could bring your friends who are
Oh.
part of like the secret tunnel club.
Secret Tunnel Club.
Yeah, that was missed.
So,
Oops.
yep. I mean, you guys do have a way to like contact them if you want to try to let them know.
I
where
could
you
try to
guys
pull
are.
them through the shadow warp like I
Gabe,
did. Okay.
you are not
right.
pulling my girlfriend
It might-
through. Don't even look at me like that, Gabe. We'll figure this out later. You are not pulling my girlfriend through the shadow realm. Look what you did to the cat.
Okay, the cat was the first time. I get one whoopsie. We all know that.
What happens if you make a second whoopsie with my paramour?
You're not gonna call her your girlfriend for the third time?
My situationship. I don't know what we are. Don't worry about it.
I'm just invested.
Me too, dude. Shut up.
I mean, you guys have ways to contact them. You guys have those like personal little statues that you can use to call people.
I'll call Alistair.
Oh god. You're bringing the brains to a gunfight.
Gabe, hello.
Hey, so you told me to only call you if I mess up or if I'm doing something crazy. Good thing, it's the second one.
Which usually leads to the first one.
Okay,
But
okay.
okay.
But this time I'm with Aya and Kalanapi, so I'm not doing it unsupervised. I think we found Sin in all the people he took.
So you want backup?
It would. I mean, now that we're here, yes. I think.
I'll get
we
everyone together. I'll get them all there. I think Il should be able to, like, travel us. Maybe it'll be slower. It'll be slow. Then Il could get there first, and then the rest of us could get there. What do you think would be best?
No, you guys all show up together. It's better for the group. You guys on the way. That's great team building on the way. I think it's better that, you know.
You don't need backup quickly, and then the rest of us get here to more back you up. Because I mean, Il could get here literally instantaneously, basically.
I mean, that's true. It's really leave it up to them, you know, because if I don't want to stress them out, you know, I'm kind of like springing this on them suddenly, you know. I kind of feel bad. You can say, tell her that Aya's here, you know. I don't know. I think it's complicated, not my place. So yeah, just get here when you can. Appreciate
Like on a scale of 1 to 10, how big of a, like you said, Sin's there.
Oh,
how many?
yeah.
How many?
We're in like serious danger right now.
God, you got your emotions back. You shouldn't be this calm.
I'm trying to stay. Listen, doing it this way this long. Like I feel like my using emotions. I almost don't know like how to do it right. Like, cause like I feel like if I start freaking out now, I'm just gonna freak out.
Honestly, I get that. That feels like I get that. Yeah. Anyway, I will get everyone. We will get there as quickly as we can. Maybe we'll send Il ahead. Don't die.
Cody, you're muted, my love.
I know that. I won't respond. I'll put it away and I'll hit the group. Okay. So I called.
Don't pardon me.
I called Alistair, and now him and your girlfriend might be on their way. And they might, and I think he might bring back. So I don't know.
But you're not shadow traveling him, right?
I was told not to.
Okay.
Sorry, that was so much sass out of the blue. It didn't.
No, it's okay. It suits you. You're doing such a good job.
I'm
so proud of you right now. Honestly, that sassy comeback. Very proud of you.
You're rubbing off on me. I'm getting awfully, I'm getting awfully wild.
He's like, I'm so wild.
That's wild. Okay, no, stupid. So they're on their way now. Maybe we start by going in and trying to talk? Do you think that would work? Be like, hey, Sin, maybe you could like let go of all of our friends and we can have a cordial conversation.
I was thinking we'd call him a little punk ass bitch, throw more shit at his face.
Okay, I know that's what you want to do, Aya, but like...
But last time it worked, remember?
Did it though? Because he got away and just kind of got angry.
He only got mad at me. He thought you were interesting. Maybe, listen, if we're gonna talk, you gotta do the talking, because he's pretty pissed off at me right now.
I just feel like I don't know.
I don't think talking's gonna do much, Gabe.
I know. I just still want to give him a hug.
You still want to give him a hug? Okay, let's go over the transgressions, and then we say if it's more than 5 red flags, we don't give them hugs anymore. Okay? Flag number 1, he pretended to be a literal child. I don't know what crime that falls under, but it feels wrong. So we're gonna put that down.
I
2,
just sent you all a Snapchat as well.
he
Whoa.
used that exact same shit. I forgot. I'm too focused on this. God damn it. What is that for?
What does that mean?
What
does that mean?
What does it mean?
As you guys all pause, you notice that it has gotten very quiet.
Also, for everybody that's curious, because we're talking about nat 20s in the chat right now, that's what Jasher just sent us.
Yep.
Fuck.
Are you all going to just stand there? Or are you going to come over?
Can I finish my conversation, you punk ass little turd?
By all means.
Thank you. All right. Impersonated a child. Second, he lies constantly. He's even said he's like the dude of lies. 3, he's just a dick. 4, I feel like there's more. Oh yeah, he kidnapped Kalanapi. That was a pretty big one.
Yeah, that's a bad thing.
Should we count that as 2 maybe? 2 red flags?
No,
Because then we
I
can-
am evil.
Shut
but-
up! Anyway.
Do you want to continue your conversation over here, where I don't have to shout?
I might as well, because you're already fucking interrupting, dude.
As you guys make your way over, the corrupted students part ways, and on one end of the fire is Sin, and you are all standing in front of the fire between you and Sin. I'm assuming you're here for the students.
Like you weren't fucking listening?
I mean, I wasn't at first.
Oh.
Unfortunately for you, Gabe tried to take a little peek and, well, now I can see.
well, can you blame me, man? Like everything you do is just I really came here trying to be better, and I thought that everyone has their own story, and everyone does they deserve to feel like they belong and have a place, but you're just being so rude. You're just being a dick. Pardon my language.
Well, it probably doesn't help that you didn't have a father figure, thanks to me.
Not traditionally, but I guess he was there.
Oh, I mean, my corruption does wonders.
Well, you're not going to corrupt any of us.
No, but I did corrupt your father many, many years ago. How often did he try to kill you?
Enough. I had a conversation with him actually a couple days ago.
For a split second, you notice Sin's face drops.
You don't have all of him.
Maybe I'll have to rectify that.
I guess we'll have to stop you.
Maybe I'll have to take you whole instead.
You won't
Everybody
touch-
give me a charm roll.
No.
Can you stop with the charm rolls? And this is just a flat charm roll too, right? There's no magic.
It's magic defensiveness. So yes, so you would be able to use this as a +2 for yourself. Kalanope, I need you to get a 6. Gabe, I need you to hit because you are so used to suppressing your emotions. You need a 4. Aya, I need a 15.
Got an 8.
I'm happy that I have the +2 because a 6 is what the fuck I got. So.
No, not a good one, Cody. It's not a good dance. That'll
Damn
be,
it.
with all of my multitudes of pluses, that'll be a whole 3.
Bitch. No.
Beside you, you hear bones crack. You look over as similar to you've seen before, where Aya's aura form takes over, but this time it's not the panther that you're used to seeing. It is black, oozing as her bones break and grow. Her gold eyes take over, and she has glowing golden eyes that shoot stripes down her body. She looks at both of you hungry. And we're gonna go on break.
Ah!
No, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What are you talking about? I'm letting
No.
morph out. No, Matt.
Right before break, Sparky, I will have a new character sheet for you
Oh, how fun.
with new stats and new spells.
Fantastic.
What?
Don't worry about it.
What? What? What the fuck do you mean? What do you mean?
Maddie, don't worry about it.
What do you mean? We're gonna go to break. All right, we'll be back at like 10:25. I'm gonna have a panic attack. Okay, I love you guys. Bye.
All right, I gotta go.
Boop. Hi guys.
Hello.
Spoogly.
So, hopefully everybody else has finally been like, wants to know what's going on. Because I want to know what's going on. I would love to fucking know what's going on.
Aya's been corrupted.
Bitch.
Are we gonna explain to them why, like, after the stream, or?
No.
Okay.
No,
I meant, like-
no.
I'll text you about it later. Never mind.
Not the time to discuss it. Anyway.
No, not now. I meant after.
You guys turn to Aya. She looks at you hungry. Aya, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna probably hang on. I had about 0.2 seconds to go look at what I can do now. I would like to use my wall of rage.
What? What?
Okay.
Well, actually, hang on. That's thinking smart, and I'm not smart right now. Alright. Hang on. Can you just do more description first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as this wave of hate and rage waves over you, Cody, Gabe, you kind of just soak into your neutral state where you're so used to suppressing your emotions that it's not even hard. Like, you just go to your default.
Got it. I'm back home.
Kalanopi, you don't really have to try. Like, you're not a person full of rage or full of hate. You don't really have anything in there to tap into so much. You've always been very flowy. You just kind of roll with everything as it happens. Your friend Aya is so full of rage that the moment it touches, it rips and corrupts them absolutely. Now, you do know one thing. You know that Aya doesn't have the same hatred that the others were being tapped into. And as you look at Aya, they look slightly different than the others. Where the others are oozing what looks like blood, Aya is leaking this gold light.
I'm gonna pull out my wand as Aya yells and roars at us, and just I don't know what's going on, but I need you to calm down. And I'm gonna wave my wand and I'm gonna try and cast Greenwood Grove. Try to create my relaxing illusion to make her relax.
As the wave of your relaxing aura flows out, it hits a wall and gets shredded. This is when you cast it on the on Rahel before. There was hatred, but there wasn't this primal anger. You were able to tap into Rahel's consciousness. When you reach out for Aya, you don't feel a conscious response. What you feel is pure and primal. You don't feel anything that would be considered rational thought. You just feel instinct.
Instinct. I'll look at Calliope. Do you have any ideas?
And we can't. The thing that you do does not work. What if So literally, like, as Gabe is like trying to like push the spell out to Aya, Calliope's gonna instead do the one spell from when we were first learning how to do things, on how to, the little like suspension thing that helps emotionally regulate.
Mm-hmm.
She's actively gonna try to touch Aya. Like literally, not like a grab, but literally just like a, hey, come on. Like one of these, just as she kind of creates that like that stasis bubble around her.
Aya is going to take a slash at whatever it is that you're trying to touch her with.
It's my hand,
Just-
homie.
She is going to actively try to rip off your arm.
Oh.
So
Give me
as this is coming in, Calliope's literally going to attempt to like grab the arm. Not to like
Okay.
hurt, but to restrain.
Give me a brawn roll then. Against Aya's fight roll.
That's a 9.
That's a 13.
Ooh.
I was so worried. I was like, ah!
You aren't so much able to grab, but you block, and it bounces. So you grab like here as the claws are coming, and it deflects it over your head. We're not fully able to get a grip because it's huge, this giant paw, but you're able to keep any damage from hitting you. Sin is going to laugh and say, yes! Kill them! Take them out. Kill your friends.
Can we hear all of this, or is it literally just Aya that hears that?
No, you can all hear this. Aya's not really thinking. Aya is on pure instinct.
With
You two are in front of her. You two are getting attacked.
with the one hand on Aya, instead of going for like the face like she's used to doing, she's gonna take that one and kind of like hold the hand down, grab Aya's other hand, and basically like.
That didn't happen. So
my bad.
When
I thought I said.
You did, but what happened was because you didn't beat it by enough, and this is a giant paw. This isn't her normal hands anymore. She is the size of her aura thing that you guys normally ride on.
Got you. Okay.
So you were able to deflect any damage from coming at you, but you weren't able to quite get a grip on it.
Okay. So, Cloniff's gonna readjust her posture. Get something to drink really quick. You need to burp and get that out, homie, because I didn't understand the second half of it.
It's not for talking, this particular mod. It's just to make cool shit. It's just to make cool sounds.
I just make cool sound. Got it. Okay, great. But, the whole, like, you don't have to do this. I'm still technically like within touch range of her, yes. I have already touched her.
Yes.
Okay. Oh shit. Gladivy's gonna look back at Gabe and is like, I'm going to try it again, but you might need to back me up on this one. Hopefully. Oh god, I don't know what to do.
I can try something.
At this point, we're like basically nose to nose, and it's like whatever you can do, because I'm gonna
while Kalanapi did that whole exchange while she's like kind of deflecting the arm. I'm gonna kind of run up underneath and try to wrap my arms around her and I'm gonna hug her. And I'm going to yell so she hears, or he's trying to. Your girlfriend's gonna be here any second. Are you sure you want to look like this?
Not the tugging at the heartstrings, homie.
I have no heartstrings right now. No.
Even when the heartstrings fail, the buy panic might work. It's the one thing he's seen fluster her more than anything is this woman, okay? So, this is the Hail Mary. Before I have to start.
Oh, right. So he's effectively, how is he hugging me? Because I'm fucking massive.
So is Gabe.
So is Gabe.
Yeah, that's true.
The
but
man's
isn't
got
my panther form. Like, they can comfortably all sit on my back. Like, how is he?
He's very narrow, but he's all very long. He's got weirdly, remember he's upsettingly long arms.
Yeah.
And on top of that too, Homeboy is basically like Elastigirl, but in cryptid form.
True.
Yeah, he's not probably hugging all around you, but like he's got like it feels like a short person giving you a hug. Like it's not getting all the way around, but you feel hugged.
I feel hugged.
I mean, you might not feel hugged. You might feel grabbed.
Okay. All right. Where's my cool new shit? All right.
If she swings at me, I want to do something.
Honestly, if she swings at Gabe, I want to do something.
I mean, she's feral at this point. She's not doing. Y'all are trying to restrain her, and she is in feral mode. So I don't think she. I think she would just try to honestly shake him off, just like kind of throw him off of her. First of all, because she thinks he's restraining her.
Okay, give me a brawn roll. You can contest that with brawn.
With brawn. $16.
18. I
As Aya goes to like,
Not magic.
no, because you on top of that too. Noodles, chill, homie. What the fuck?
So, Gabe, you get thrown off. You don't get thrown off far, but you just get thrown off and kind of roll off to the side.
All right, Calliope, you're there.
No,
What are you
literally as Aya goes to throw, Calliope's gonna try to like move with her, and essentially like tackle her to the ground and pin her there.
Give me a fight roll. I would say give me that, and then give me a brawn roll. So Calliope, give me a fight roll. Give me, and then Aya, give me a brawn roll.
Oh, you're not
16
getting out.
for homie.
You're not getting out, bitch. Noodles, I'm having a moment. All right, let me have my moment. God damn. She's so mad right now. Anyways, math. I got a 19. I gotta go figure out what she's barking at. I can still hear you though.
Okay. Aya, as you throw Gabe off and he rolls, Calliope jumps on you and pushes you down on your side. Here, I am going to...
Literally trying to have like a real good roleplay moment, and Noodles is like, Mom! Mom!
We're doing stuff, okay?
Mom, I don't think you understand. It's pitch black outside and there's fucking squirrels in the yard, okay?
Well, we know a thing or two about squirrels on this stream, so we
just
get
a
it.
little bit.
We get it. We get it.
The rest of the... Gabe, I need you to give me a grit roll.
10 or 12.
As the other students go to grab you and restrain you.
Is there magic involved? No?
If you want to use your tentacles.
I
Of course he
always
wants to
use
use
my
his tentacles.
13?
Yeah, they collectively rolled a 34.
Oof.
So-
I exploded with a nat 20. So you are now
shit.
held down by 12 people, pinning you to the ground.
Perfect.
And
With-
yeah, oh, Kalana, you heard. You had your headphones.
I kind of missed
you-
it because Noodles
so you
decided she
dove
wanted to
and
have
you
a
are-
whole ass fucking moment.
So Gabe is thrown off to the side.
Whoa. Spark.
Sorry. It
My
started
brain
being.
can't think when I hear myself on
I'm
delay.
sorry. For some reason, the music started, and I don't know what to do with this information.
So Aya shakes Gabe off. Gabe rolls, is tackled by 12 of the other 12 students. You, in that same moment, jump as she is shaking to the side and push her over the rest of the way to the ground. And you now have Aya pinned to the ground, while the rest of them have Gabe pinned to the ground.
Can I attempt to teleport through the ground through my shadow that I'm creating underneath me?
Give me a grit roll of 20.
Boy. Okay, wait.
Wah, 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 wah,
Yeah.
wah, wah.
Huh? How many do I have?
Penalty of 20?
Mm-hmm.
No, don't worry.
He literally
No.
just like sinks halfway in like a kid buried in the sand on the beach, and he's like, "Shit." What'd you roll, stink butt?
You are.
I got 16. I wasn't. Yeah, it was close.
Aya, you are pinned to the ground. You can roll to get out, or you can try to attack Kalanapi.
Smacking your Kalanapi, man. I'm so sorry, Kalanapi.
No, you're not.
I'm only a little bit sorry.
Only a
Sparky
little
is-
bit.
Sparky is delighted. Aya's having a panic attack.
No, Aya's not having a panic attack. Aya is not conscious.
Aya is not conscious. You tried everything, man. You tried the girlfriend approach, and that didn't do anything.
All right. Kalanapi, give me a grit roll against Aya's fight roll.
Go Pongo, homie. Whatever it is, it's not high enough.
Good, because mine's a dirty 20.
Not high enough. That'll be a 34.
Kalanapi,
I thought you were saying
are-
yours wasn't high enough. I was like, this bitch.
Nope, nope, nope. I got coolest stats, dude! With the dice that always roll really well.
I'm going to give you guys this above table. Aya is split with the multiple terrible stats and multiple. So there are 2 20s, 3 20s,
3
3
20s.
20s, 3 4s, and a 12.
Oof.
And I roll a 12 for my magic,
So there's
right?
an extra stat?
So
Nope,
for
you're right.
fight,
You're right. So
fight,
it's
and brawn.
it's brains and charm are both 4s. Flight is a 12, and brawn, fight, and grit are all 20s in this state. So I will give you guys that above table. So there, you're gonna need to attack differently.
Josh, I thought
But
the stats were the grit was the 12 and the...
1 second, let me double check this.
I mean, it's what you
texted it.
sent
Okay.
me. No, it's
I
what you
changed it.
sent me. You changed it. Okay.
Yeah.
So, either way. Okay, so like, obviously up until this point, like, Kalanapi has faced people that have been able to go toe-to-toe with her. This is the first time ever since childhood facing a giant squid that Kalanapi has been actively overpowered.
Mm-hmm.
As I'm assuming she goes to take a swipe, and it's literally just like a solid Mike Tyson punch to the face, basically. It's just like,
You go through a tree.
So she stumbles back, takes a second, like,
Like there's a tree falling down. You are anime style punched through a tree.
it takes a second to get back up, because not like it's one of those things that's going to actively, like, take her out, like, at the
Yeah.
knees, basically, but it's like, oh, that's not a feeling. That's not a feeling that we're used to. Okay, realizing that baby girl strong as fuck, right? And then looking past her to see Gabe pinned down by a shit ton of students.
And they are actively starting to attack Gabe.
Kalanapi is literally going to just take all of what she can muster and basically just summon a huge ass tidal wave to just
Nice. Give me this is gonna be brawn. Give me a brawn roll. Difficulty of 12.
that's a meets beats, baby.
This way, like, you see Kalanapi shot through a tree. Tree falls down. Kalanapi gets up, shaking, and a wall of water comes roaring through the trees. You hear the trees shaking before you see the water, as this water That's a nat 1. You see, actually, Aya, give me a grit roll, and Gabe, give me a grit roll.
17?
Okay.
9.
Gabe, yours is lower because you're kind of like trapped to the ground. So it's gonna hurt, but you're not going anywhere. Aya, you're fine. I've been rolling just collectively as a mob for the 12. They rolled a nat 1. They are gone.
So as they go, Calliope is going to essentially ride her own tidal wave to shoot past Aya and go grab Gabe. Literally, like, picking him up off the ground and just booking it to a spot where they can hide to essentially recollect themselves.
Sin is a little uncharacteristically, not quite angry, but a little short. Well, quite a bit stronger than the average first years, but nothing we can't handle. As he tries to summon back the 12 students, and they don't come back. You hear a roar through the trees. Calliope, Beck lands beside you. Alistair comes running in, and you hear a snap from Sin as you see a beam of light shoot to his hands. He is now holding Illamine by the throat, and he's dangling her in front of you, Aya.
Does Aya recognize it at all?
Give me a brains roll.
Oh, yay! That's not my stat in real life. Why would it?
It's not a high roll.
I still don't. I'm gonna be real with you. I might have to send you a picture. I'm having trouble seeing the dice, so I might have to send you a picture and like y'all tell me what it is.
Cool context. Can't see.
Listen. I can see from far away. I'm having trouble seeing up close, so I'm just gonna take a pretty picture of whatever it is, and then you can tell me what I got. Oh, that's blurry as hell. That's not gonna work. Nope, that's not gonna work. We're just gonna have to look really, really closely.
I love the whole, like, full bending over moment. And it's like, oh, we don't want cashews on this stream? Bitch, bet.
No, it's
Man.
a 3.
The DC was a 2.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Or
so
not
we're playing
nice.
Baldur's Gate rules. Got it.
This was not hard. You know Ilma.
Yeah. All right. And with that, it's not going to be helpful because she's even angrier now. But y'all are no longer the targets.
And you watch as Sin runs.
Yeah, and she's just going to full sprint after him while using the Howl of Fear. It's a brawn roll that knocks any failures prone.
I need everyone to make a charm roll. Except for Aya.
It's a brawn roll for me or a brawn roll
It's
for
a brawn
them?
roll for you.
Oh, I
Contest-
thought they had to do a brawn roll.
No,
Okay.
no.
Oh man, if I had known that it was a charisma fucking roll, I wouldn't have done it. God damn it.
I'm over.
No,
these
it's not a charm
rolls
roll for
tonight.
you. You're
No,
rolling.
I know. I was hoping it would be a brawn roll for Sin.
No.
And, I know charm is his fucking
Yeah.
giant ass stat, but right now I'm rolling a 20, so maybe.
Yep. And it's magic, so.
It's magic? I can add my magic?
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, I have a D12.
You have a D12.
Oh, fuck off, Sin. Where's my D12?
I'm gonna warn you, you probably won't beat this.
Probably not. I rolled pretty high on the 20 though.
Okay.
I'm over these.
Because
charm
he's
rolls
rolling the
tonight.
same number.
And I exploded the magic. So 17, 12, and then a 2, so not fantastic, but anything helps. Please. I need my calculator. Hang on.
This is a math game. We play math here.
We're
I
nerds.
know, and I'm really bad at math.
We do math for fun.
Okay, 31.
Isn't that wild?
You missed by 1. What did
God.
everyone else roll for charm?
Damn it. I can't use my adversity tokens, can I?
No, you can't.
18.
And I don't get any of my pluses, do I?
No, you don't.
Ugh.
7.
Not even the necklace that magically grows to stretch with me and can never be taken off unless I do it?
I don't know if it necessarily works in this state, but I don't think it will work the same right now.
Ugh. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Gabe, Kalanapi, you all are knocked to the floor as you watch Aya run off, chasing Sin,
I'm
holding
literally
Illimine by the throat.
I'm literally imagining, because like I said, like Clonopy dove to go grab Gabe and was like trying to run off with him. There's just like this massive like howling roar thing, and it's literally enough to make it go from like a straight line to just like boom, 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 skid across the ground with Gabe in her hands.
Beck and Alistair are also on the floor, and you look out as you see the students uncorrupted, laying unconscious. But Aya is gone.
No.
You said that they're. You said unconscious.
Yeah, so the students are unconscious. I rolled really well for them. They were able to free themselves from their corruption based on all the previous things that have happened. But they didn't survive the howl, and they are unconscious. So you have saved all the students, but you have lost Aya and Illimine.
So they just ran away?
Yeah.
And I can't teleport to them?
You can't move
Why can't I move?
because of the howl.
Is it so?
You
Like, it
basically
stuns me?
D&D rule. You are what's the one
Knocked
that's
prone.
more than prone?
Incapacitated.
Yeah, you're basically like there's like a gravitational wave holding you to the ground. And they're moving fast.
How long does it take until it wears off?
It takes like 10 minutes before it wears off. They're
Even with an 18? 10 minutes?
it's a failure. It's pass or fail 10 minutes. I will say above table, Aya's not going to be here next episode, so we did have to plan on this happening. So
Gabe will just sob into the dirt. He lost another friend.
There's gonna be this weird sense of, for the first time ever, Clonopy just feeling like absolute pure rage. Because Gabe's right. But this time it was our fault. This one falls completely on our shoulders. And that's what it's what it feels like. It's not necessarily like a rage at sin. It's that rage that you feel from failure. Like, yeah, we saved everybody that was fucking mean to us, but we didn't save our friend. And it hits. And as Gabe, like, cries silently next to Calliope, there's just this moment of her sitting there on the ground, just, like, trying so hard to hold it together as she just, like, hands on the top of her head starts to, like, that rapid breathing that you do when you're really pissed off. Just, like...
Beck's gonna sit up and just kind of sit next to you, just quietly. Alistair is going to sit up and just kind of inch over to Gabe, pat Gabe on the back. It's about as much as Alistair is emotionally capable of. And Alistair's gonna say, Illamine has a tracker on her. I can find out where she went. I put one on each of us. I was going to put ones on you, but we got here a little late. So, do we want to go back, regroup, and go get our friend?
Yeah.
How do we know that she's not going to be dead by then?
If it was me, I would use Aya as a weapon. Not... You saw what she could do. She was worth more than all 12 of these others. There's something about you three that is more powerful than the average student.
Also, Sin wants to hurt us specifically.
Yes, that as well.
It makes me worried that he might potentially end up killing Aya instead. Like, yes, he's obviously got her under his control, but now all of a sudden she's just rampant and wild and trying to get back. There's like, the voice starts to crack and tears start to like well up. And it's like, if we do not come up with a plan quickly, we will lose one of them forever. And I'm not willing to risk that.
Let's go back, grab what we need, and go.
Gabe, what is the chances that you would be able to teleport all of us back? Can we do the shadow magic thing, or can we all just teleport now?
Above table, I do think it would still be based on everyone's grit, but I think you and I could be probably fine for sure.
Well, because I think the rest of the kids knew teleportation magic, or at least Alistair did.
So Alistair does in a way. His isn't as good as like the Seven or any of the teachers. Il can travel light speed, but she's not there. Beck would be the one problem, but Beck is also a high grit person, so it's possible if Alistair teleported himself. It really was the problem was getting Beck there quickly, and they didn't roll well for Beck, so they didn't travel very quickly.
As far as speed goes, I could get us back for sure. I could get some people back maybe. I don't know. I don't have a spell that protects people doing this yet. I'm just figuring it out. It's all new. I just got his hand a couple days ago.
It was 4 months ago.
Got this hand 4 months ago.
The other day.
Still.
Same thing.
Hindsight, you know.
Calliope tries to like check her own tone as she looks at Beck and she's like, have you learned how to swim through the air yet?
Yes! I'm not good at it, but I can do it. Sorry, this is a somber moment.
I treasure you in these moments.
I am easily excitable.
God, he's such a bean. He's such a bean. Ugh. Freaking love this character. But everybody has their own methods of getting back.
I will attempt to teleport back.
To potentially help Beck move a little bit faster. Essentially, like, they're both gonna try to, like, swim through the air, but Calliope's just gonna hold his hand and potentially speed walk and, like, drag him with her if she has to.
Alright.
It's a silent rolling for me.
I'm rolling for the different characters. So Alistair's teleportation, no problem. Let me roll magic for Beck. That will get him over. Yep, you guys travel pretty quickly to get back to the secret tunnel. Luckily, it's also pretty close because you're on the side of the school that the planar conquest field is, so you're pretty close. Alistair's gonna run in and grab a bunch of supplies. He opens a cabinet and pulls out a medicine bottle. It is a prescription medicine bottle that has Aya's name on it. And he's going to
Oh my
start
God, her
handing out
Adderall.
pills. Yes. Alistair has discovered Adderall. He is upgraded from caffeine.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Alistair, what did you find? Legal meth.
Regulated.
Not for him. He can't have my meth.
It's a magical room that summons anything. It's community meth.
That's the plot of
That's
Breaking
my
Bad.
name. It's like, it literally has my name on it.
Doesn't matter.
It's the only way that Aya can get her prescription drugs is through this magic tunnel. And Alistair found it one day.
Can't argue the convenience.
Beck is going to grab a giant club and is also going to bring out a couple items of armor. I've been working on these.
What he said.
It is armor.
It's not going to slow us down or make it difficult to hit things, is it? Like, what kind of armor is it, essentially, Jasher?
You look at it, and it is made out of scales the size of dinner plates. It is my grandmother's scales. She is a dragon.
I'm not going to question it.
So these are small pieces of armor, so like shoulders and a chest plate just to kind of protect like vital organs, but they give you, as long as you are wearing them, you have a +2 to grit.
Because you know what Calliope and Beck need? Better grit.
I mean, against Aya, maybe.
Yeah.
Hey, grit happens, all right?
Alistair's also going to hand out a bunch of health potions and is going to start packing a bag full of potions. As you all prepare he's gonna have you guys all take a health potion just from any damage you would have taken, and he's gonna look back and say, "Are we ready?"
Yeah.
Let's go get our friend. And we're gonna end the episode.
And that's where we're gonna end it.
And
Okay.
that's what
Fair. Oh no.
I'm sorry.
mean. Why are you so angry, bro?
Why are you so angry, homie?
What's going on? Talk to
Listen,
me.
I need a little angst. I need a little spice. I need something bad to happen to her.
Honestly,
Nice.
like,
I'm gonna
you,
be
you
gone.
would get corrupted.
Yes,
You
see,
would.
that's
Would get corrupted.
okay.
Ugh.
So here's the thing. Jasher and I were trying to figure out a way for me to be gone.
Like
Because
I was just gonna have her be lost, like in her, like she was just gonna go off looking for dials and then just get lost in some room that's not connected to anything.
This is gonna be a happy time, but no,
Like, she's just gonna be
instead,
missing.
betrayal.
And no, and then
and I called him.
was
I was like, oh, I thought we just had that corruption episode. She's pretty fucking angry. What if she just
Why?
turned feral? And he just went, oh,
You know
oh, I
what?
like that. Oh,
that's a terrible impression.
I
of me.
that's
don't
a
like that.
spot on impression of you, and you know it.
I wasn't even sure who was talking at that point. I was like, is this Jasher?
Oh my
Snarky?
God.
Who was talking?
What's going on here?
Who are you people?
So yeah,
In my house.
you guys did save those. I will say though, in your haste, you guys did leave them in the woods. So
The kids.
they'll
They can
Okay,
find their own
so,
way
like-
back.
they'll wake up.
Here's how this works, right? Vex. Fuck them. They're all assholes. But Kalanopi, my friend is more important than you because you were a dick to me and I don't like you. I'll tolerate you because I don't want to get anybody suspended and I want harmony. But at this present point in time, you are not the focus. I understand that that's a new thing for you. Sorry, this might be a little bit of Vex coming out too. But like,
I will say Alistair probably let a teacher know as like just like in passing, just like as you guys were leaving, like, hey, because Alistair and Gabe would have gotten there first.
Captain Goody Two Shoes.
And then Alistair would have probably let a teacher know, like, hey, they're unconscious in the woods. You want to go send somebody to get them?
You wanna like maybe
While you and Beck had a not quite leisurely travel through swimming through the air, but you know.
Yeah, I'm just imagining that Beck the entire time, because like I said, Kalanopi was basically like ready to drag him, so they held hands the entire time, and he's just like,
I'm holding her hand.
I'm just trying to get my shadow teleporting stuff down by walking into a wall and then appearing on the opposite wall and then turning around and then walking into the wall and just trying back and forth to try to teleport in the
He's
same
just
room.
practicing his portal gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Accidentally creates like a black hole.
Whoa.
Well, Alistair's there, so we're fine.
Yeah, so next week we are not going to have Aya, but we will be going off to rescue Aya, and I will be playing Aya for the episode as a feral monster.
as a
Ooh.
feral Aya.
We get Jasher as feral Aya. This is the
Yeah.
best day.
And I'll do a perfect impression.
I'll tell you what
Exactly.
mods I use. We use the same program.
I know, but it's still funnier if I just go.
I know that you were like, my brain registered that you said program, right? But my brain heard, we use the same pronouns, and I'm like, why in the fuck does that matter?
Why
Like-
does that matter?
No,
I-
I mean we like probably they, but you're like
I'm
what?
fluid, babes.
Yeah, so sometimes.
Sometimes. Not always.
All the
Yo.
babies in the chat right now. Feral Aya, isn't that the knitting style that does road patterns?
Oh, I love it. Jasher, don't forget the gay panic right now. Oh yeah, you took Illumined by the throat during Pride Month, Jasher.
During Pride Month?
How homophobic of you. Just saying.
I will say it's definitely stereotypical putting the lesbians in danger, so that's problematic.
Yeah. Don't ice what's it, fridge them? Icebox them? Don't icebox them.
Don't kill the lesbians during Pride Month. That would be a hate crime.
It is.
It's a hate crime.
Specifically in June.
It's like at the tail end of June, so I
Wait,
can see
hold
Jasher
on.
being like,
So-
it's almost July.
I'm not planning to kill either of them. But,
No,
you
but
know,
like I definitely think it'd be a
Leia's.
nice way to like round out Pride Month since we'll be coming back to this episode on the 26th. Right at the end of June. Happy gay love romance. Huzzah.
Yep.
Huzzah,
they
kiss your
kiss
homies
as
goodnight.
They die in a fire.
Hey.
What?
Does this look like Salem, Massachusetts to you? We don't burn witches here. Alright, witches
Yeah.
get burned.
Yeah.
Alright.
Them
Yeah,
juice boxes.
you're all witches here.
Anywho. Did we level up?
I didn't.
I mean, you guys got new armor.
Huzzah!
Oh, did we all get that?
Aya didn't.
I didn't.
I'm just
But
imagining Gabe in
instead-
bulky armor for the first time. He's like,
Just like obviously too big. like he doesn't fill it out.
the
at
worst,
all.
dude. No, the worst part is like I just assume that I am built like Gabe. Or just
Yes.
like,
Pretty much.
Yep.
When I think about it, I do think about you a little bit.
am I not turtly enough for the turtle?
Turtly enough for the
Turtle Club.
Oh God. Oh, that was a screenshot moment because I've got the actual game pulled up, and I'm looking over at it, and my face just mid goblin stance. I was like, oh.
Oh
right,
no, no,
So
no.
on that note,
Yeah, and then you just told them all, and now they're gonna rewind and go screenshot it.
I'm assuming that Walt's already did.
Probably.
I will say it's very disconcerting because, like, I'm dyslexic. I go off profile pictures a lot, so like I'll be like looking. I'm like, there's a dozen Vexes.
Oh my gosh,
They're
yes.
everywhere.
It's so great.
It's so great. I am everywhere.
My brother and I
mine-
have the same like profile name too. So it's
Awful.
it's
Awful.
bad. It's bad.
What are we even doing?
Well, you know, with people who have the same last name often tend to have the same nicknames.
That's poor planning. I don't like it.
That's poor planning.
Yeah. So I mean,
Ooh.
you guys all did kind of level up a little bit.
Yeah, that's an experience.
Huh.
Are we live still? Are we rating?
Yeah. we're-
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let's see. We
This is
have
not my job.
also a good amount of Dungeons and Dragons going on tonight. We got some Dead by Daylight, some Fall Guys, whatever Panacore is. I don't know what that is. Sea of
Strangely enough-
Thieves,
I do like Fall Guys as a vibe.
Fall Guys.
What is Fall Guys? All my students keep talking about Fall
It's
Guys.
a
I don't know what
goofy
that
little
is.
game, dude.
It's a fun little party game. We all could play it. It's pretty
Yeah,
fun.
it's free.
It's free.
Is it free?
It's basically think like Wipeout, you know?
Oh,
Like-
okay. Like
Yeah.
the
But,
show?
like,
Yeah.
like,
And
little
just like
obstacle
Wipeout,
courts.
your characters have terrible movement mechanics.
Yes, because people in Wipeout, I don't understand how you can be so bad at movement. What are we talking about? Just
All right.
go. Just go. It's for speed, okay? It's all that. That's all they care about in Wipeout is speed. You just
They
go.
hire-
If you just run,
The audition process
rant.
is we
I will
must
rant.
find the most goobery people that are alive. It's
Facts.
great.
So, on that note, we'll go ahead and raid Peachy. They're an absolutely goof of a streamer, and I love her to absolute bits and pieces.
I'm peachy.
Likewise, on that note, Sunfire and I are trying to set up a Spirited Away watch party in my Discord for tonight.
Ooh.
So that might be a thing that hopefully we can get it figured out. Already made a voice channel for that if that's what anybody wants to pop in and do, if we can get it rolling. But on that note, let's go ahead and get a raid started for Peachy. Make sure that you give him all the really cute emotes, because Cody's got his, I've got mine. We gotta find some for the dummies, man. We gotta get some channel ones.
I'm gonna be making some this week.
Ooh.
Making some what?
Emotes.
Yay.
Emotes.
Actually,
I'm
yeah,
making
we should
some
have
this
we should just have Grim make emotes for the channel, because like
Yeah.
Grim's emotes so fucking cute,
Did
so
he make?
cute.
He didn't make those, did he?
Yeah, he said that he
Yeah.
drew them.
He made those. Damn it, Blake. What are we doing?
This bitch.
What are we even doing?
Alrighty, guys.
I just
We
wanna
will
know what
see you
software he's using,
all-
because I want to make Clue.
We will see you guys all next week for Republic of Volcrum. That way Cody can get out some of his angsty, horny boy energy, because this is all sad boy shit.
Yeah.
Alright,
Come
guys.
hang
And
out.
we know what's been going on over there.
It's
Ooh.
fine. Whispers
Oh my
having a great time.
gosh. And we're just gonna
Whispers
fade
having-
to black on that note. Alright, bye guys!